Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like it o'clock, and when I feel like it actually hit while the Boston Florida game is going on. It's the first period, so I'm not going to be doing the Boston Florida game today. Be a little unfair. I was going to take Boston though, so I have to do something that I haven't. I've had it up on the chalkboard here for quite a while. Oh, sorry, here, chalkboard here for quite a while, and it was what I wrote was. Make sure to give props for Ride in the Pines. Ride in the Pine podcast. It is freaking awesome. Check these guys out, man. I watch them daily. Every time they put something out, they're very entertaining. I enjoy them a lot. So go check that out after you watch my videos if you've missed any, of course. My NHL Pearls of Wisdom on the YouTube, and keep yourself well lubed. Over there, they talk Jaime's Body Lube. It's the best I said it. Over there, they do the really cool thing where they have Bo's Beer, kind of a promotion where they do beer tasting and stuff like that. You know, we're all about the rum o'clocks here, but there's nothing wrong with the odd beer o'clock now, is there? No, not at all. Just have it during rum o'clock. That's what I do. Okay, so, what more do I need to tell you here? No, let's just get right into picks, shall we? Because you're probably tired of me talking. So you can almost see the game going on. Okay, so the next game in line was the Senators versus the Red Wings. Both don't know really who wants to win this game. I'm thinking the Red Wings will likely win. They just, that organization just doesn't believe in not trying. To a degree. They'll all say that, but the Red Wing organization more than any other, besides maybe New Jersey, the two of them combined, they will try their ass off. They're going to outwork you all the time. And by the way, all the people saying that Blashill needs to go, shut up. He's a great coach. He's got not much to work with, and he's doing a great job. Okay. Is that better? Everybody okay with that? If you disagree with me, you know what to do. Comment section, right? Okay, Blue Jackets versus the Canucks. They've made it an interesting game, the Canucks have, by playing Thatcher Demko. I don't think they're going to win this game, but again, here's another one. Green is not the problem. You don't be firing Green. The guy's an amazing coach. That Vancouver was in it for quite a while this year, until the wheels fell off, because it had to, because they didn't have a team to win. They have a defense that is very, very poor, but they'll be okay. They've got some young guys coming up, and they'll get some draft picks. I don't think they're that far off. They with Horvat and Besser and stuff like that, they're probably a couple years away, but it should be interesting to watch them grow. And Thatcher Demko is supposed to be one of the finest in the land, so it'll be interesting to watch. I'm taking the Jackets, though, pretty convincingly. Tortorella has this team going just like I figured he would. I'm strongly considering taking them over Pittsburgh in the playoffs. I know, you heard it here first. Rangers versus the Hurricanes. Flip a coin. I'm taking Carolina at home because they're both on back-to-backs. They got Cam Ward in net, though. If Darling's in net, never mind the Rangers. If Cam Ward's in net, even though it's a back-to-back, I'll take the Hurricanes like 3-2, but I would not bet on this game. I have no idea who's going to win, really. I'm just taking it because it's home. Canadians versus the Penguins. Now, this is one you might want to throw in there for... Anthony Niemi has been playing extremely well, actually. Kind of gone unnoticed in Montreal. I think he could win this one, and Matt Murray has still not really hit his stride. I'm going to take Pittsburgh at home here, but it wouldn't be a bad one to throw a flyer out if you want to get your dollar value up on one of your cards, because I just have a feeling the Canadians might be able to pull this one out. But I'm taking the Penguins, and I'm going to say 4-3. Devils versus the Islanders. I think the Islanders mailed it in pretty much. They did win their last game. This Chris Gibson character is their goaltender Chris Gibson is pretty interesting, to say the least. I can't see the Devils losing this, though. They are playing really, really well. Keith Kincaid is in net, but he has been playing well coming the end of the season as well. I think they'll likely win. I'm going to say 4-2. There's an interesting one. Toronto and the Jets with McElhinney in net, who has played excellent this year, as everybody knows. I've been saying for a long time he's extremely underrated. He's always been put in difficult situations on mostly bad teams that has really hidden how good of a goaltender he really was. It's too bad he's not a little younger and get more opportunity to be a number one, because I think if he would have hit his stride a little earlier, he had that opportunity. This is really tough. Toronto, I mean, Babcock has them lighting it up at like really well right now. The Jets have players injured. I don't know if they're so much injured as they are being kind of rested for the playoffs. I'm going to take the Jets 3-2, but I'm really not sure about that game. Sabres versus the Preds at home. Pekarine's in net. I don't even know why would you play Pekarine here. I think it'll likely be Saros. It says that Rene is projected though. Oh, because it's a back-to-back. But still, I don't know why you wouldn't play Saros here. Either way, the Predators win 5-2. The Sabres just look horrible. The Wild versus the Stars. The Stars gave up on Hitchcock. He came in for 1 year. It was nice trying, but I think they got to get rid of him after this year and go with somebody a little more progressive. It's time. No more Lindy Ruff's, Hitchcock's old school thinking. Not that they're totally bad, but these people need to hear a different message. I think this team needs to hear a different message. Kari Lehtinen in net. He's having the best year he's had in a while, and it's not great. Dubnyk has been hitting his stride a little more. I think the Wild take this one. It's probably like 3-2, something like that. I might be inclined to take the under on this game. The Blues versus the Coyotes. This is another one. I said that the Coyotes were going to have a strong second half, and they certainly are, especially here late in the season being spoilers. Their Blues are playing back-to-back. This is one that the Coyotes could spoil for sure. The problem is Mike Yeo is, I've said it before, is a fantastic coach and is going to have these Blues playing at top notch to get into the playoffs. I'm going to take the Blues 3-2, but I would seriously think about like if you got like $10 you want to throw it away, do Montreal Coyotes and like the Predators. Take that kind of a gamble on that because I think it could come in. Oilers versus the Flames. The Flames are like injured or resting or whatever, and they don't believe in their coach anymore, and it's just a shambles there. Sad to see, honestly, especially for Mike Smith. I'd love to see the guy get a chance in the playoffs and play on a decent team for once. I think the Oilers probably win this one, even though they have their own issues, but probably 4-2 or something like that. And like McDavid gets a hat trick. Knights versus the Sharks. Flip a coin here. They're both playing excellent. I'm going to take the Knights at home, I suppose. I'm never right with the Knights, it seems. So I wouldn't know if I would listen to me here. Take an over, though. Definitely an over on this game. Anyways, boys and girls, that's my full 42. That's all I have to give. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe, get your Bavad of Jaime's Body Lube and a Pearls of Wisdom necklace. Talk to you tomorrow. Have lots of love to you. Riding the pines.